Very good. First 3 days, very intense, very tough. Straight away on the first day, he showed us a presentation of how exactly he wants things to be done, the training he wants to do. As I said, it's been hard work these last 3 days, and he said we've got no time to waste, which is obviously true. I'm looking forward to the game at the weekend. Obviously it's difficult with only being in 1 week, but hopefully it translates what we've been doing this week into the game.
Has he been quite clear about what he wants then? Like I say, he's come in with these sort of presentations, and it does sound like he's quite a meticulous kind of coach.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail, a lot of specific, clear instruction for the players to follow. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. It's been really enjoyable, obviously, having a young coach with the obviously background he's got. I was really excited when I seen he got appointed, and obviously working with him this week has been really refreshing, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Obviously, I listen to every coach I've ever had, but if you're not going to listen to this guy who's worked with the elite of the elite, then who are you going to listen to? So if it's good enough for, I was saying to my parents the other day, if it's good enough for Thomas Muller and people like that to listen to, then I'm sure us at the bottom of the league at the minute are going to have to listen to him. And as I said, it's been a very good, refreshing week. He's put a lot of demands on us, a lot of instruction, and all the lads are really enjoying it.
Yeah, he spoke when we spoke to him for the first time. He said that he had his sort of key principles that he had, and that he'd build on, formation and tactics after that. Has he tried to sort of talk to you about those key things that he wants from you?
Every single day he's drilled in those things. Obviously, on his first meeting, he told us the core principles of what he is non-negotiables. And as I said, I'm like in press conferences, I won't just say stuff to make like generic answers. It's generally all the lads have genuinely loved the training this week, bought into what he's doing, and I just really hope that we can translate it into performances, because obviously that's the most important thing. You can train how you want and do all the best coaching sessions in the world, but we as players need to help him and translate his methods onto the pitch.
Yeah. What are his non-negotiables? Can you give us an idea of the main things that he wants from you?
Just quite a lot of it's like detailed football stuff, if that makes sense. So it's kind of hard to not explain on here, but I don't really want to tell people what he's telling us, if that makes sense. But obviously the usual stuff like hard work and the pressing triggers that we have. Obviously it's generally just what you normally expect from a football team that everyone should have.
Obviously, changing managers is part and parcel of football. It happens all the time. But from your perspective, you obviously had Darren, who played a certain way. Xisco came in, tried to play his way, and now you've got another one. How do you handle that as a player? Having to go through those changes, because from what I understand, they're all quite different ways of playing.
Yeah, they're all completely different, to be honest. Darren and Xisco was completely different, and then Danny now is completely different to both of them. Obviously it takes an intelligent football player first and foremost, because you get put in different positions on the pitch. You get given different instructions, so you've got to take that on board first and foremost, and then once you're on the pitch, you've got to then deliver your individual quality in the scenarios that you get put in. Obviously, in the last 10 or so games, there's not been many. We're not attacked as much as obviously what I would like personally, because I'm an attacker and I want to score goals. But I was disappointed in how me included, and all the players played for the last manager. I don't like seeing a manager get shouted at and all the stuff that the stick he was getting online and stuff like that, when I don't think most of it was his fault. I think the players needed to, as I said in previous interviews, perform a lot better for him. But that's gone now, and like I said before, this manager's come in with brilliant ideas. You can tell he's a top coach, and as I said, I hope we can all translate the performances that he's preparing us to give.
Yeah, and how are you doing? Obviously you were off for a few games. Are you right and ready now?
Yeah, right and ready. That's just another thing as well. I've seen online people saying that me and Baz are not playing because the manager and stuff like that. And I don't really comment on social media, but I was disappointed that people thought that us two as senior pros and give everything to this club would ever just not play a game because the manager's under pressure or we don't. It was utter nonsense, so I just thought I'd get that out there because it annoyed me for a couple of weeks.